Good morning, Slappy Nation. How we doing? Slap Squad, Slapsters, you guys know your names. Hope you guys are doing well. I am the Slappy one, and today we are jumping in to Hypixel Skyblock. So what we're gonna do, guys, this is the co-op world that I've been doing with my buddy Reaper. We got a lot going on here, but it's no fun in starting from scratch, and I kind of want to give myself a challenge, because now that I'm understanding a little bit more, I want to do something. So we're gonna go profile. We're gonna create a new profile, and I'm gonna create an Ironman profile for you guys. So basically, I can't trade, I can't auction house, I can't take contraband from anybody. Yeah, I can't do any of that. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just clear the grass out. So while we do this, let's talk strategy, guys. So there's a small strategy I want to do. I'm gonna rush over to Jerry in the portal, and then I'm gonna close off the portal because well, actually, no, I'm not gonna close off the portal because that's just not cool. But basically, I'm going to quickly get over there so that way I can get into the main hub. We're gonna do a couple of quick things, but long story short, I'm gonna immediately just hit the grind. And what do I mean by hitting the grind? The first thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be dropping in to the farm area, and we're gonna just start harvesting, and I'm gonna be getting as many minions as I possibly can create early on. So we're gonna be working on our lovely little cobble minion over there, getting him started up, and all those lovely little things. But additionally, I'm gonna be working on just trying to get what minions I can, get them leveled up as quickly as I can in the early game, so that way I can get the majority of them down and go from there. So early game minions, the quickest one is going to be cobblestone because it just has early benefit and things that I need for building and creating a shelter. So I'm going to create my shelter on the portal island. It's just going to have all of my housing and my storage and whatnot. So that's going to be the intent there. And I'll probably just make a house like around that. It's not going to be anything fancy. It's literally just going to be like a 10 by 10 or I don't know, just something to kind of hold place for the time being until I can get a little bit more going. But the biggest focus is not going to be on quality of structures. It's going to be getting the collections, getting the grind up early. So what are we going to do here? Pick those up because that's the wrong crafting table. Always, guys, if you didn't already know this, craft out of your skyblock menu, and that way things just kind of sink in. Make that. I need to make a wood pick, but before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly plant 4 more saplings to get them going. We know the early recipes, so boom, boom. Next objective is talk to Jerry, which is fine. I'm going to clear out some of the cobble. And this is actually giving me some early mining experience, which, I mean, is not bad. It's not bad at all, by any stretch. So, also, guys, I'm also using the Badlion Client 3.0, which just released a couple days, actually about a week or 2 ago now. So if you don't know about Badlion Client, check that bad boy out. I personally like it because it just kind of runs smoother to me. Plus, you can choose your version. So I'm actually running off of 1.8.9 right now. I'm not running 1.16, just because I find that it actually has a little bit of tear and lag whenever I'm playing Minecraft. Whether I'm playing solo world, whether I'm playing multiplayer, I just find that there's the occasional just like frame drop. Which right now, technically, I'm according to my graphics card, I'm running about 1200 frames with this. So, yeah, when that drops down to 0, it turns into a lag fest where you just sit there. Yeah, so I'm gonna clear that down, and then we're literally just going to... I'm just gonna make the quickest bridge ever to Jerry. And then that's gonna be kind of where I start things out. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna eventually mine all of this down to it. Like, there's a bedrock core in that, a singular bedrock block. I'm gonna mine that down. I'm gonna mine this down, and then that's gonna be everything. So we'll take the portal here in a minute, but I want to come down here because there's always a chest. It's got a few things in there that we can always use. I'm also gonna take this chest because I need the storage. But yeah, so that is that. I'm gonna take this guy. My minion here is gonna be working on all that lovely stuff. I need to get 160 pieces of cobblestone so I can rank him up to the next rank, which is fine. We're going to, however, we're going to run back across our block here. And I'm going to just put down this chest next to this guy right here. And all of this extra little stuff that was just sitting here, I'm just going to toss it. Because quite frankly, when it comes to Hypixel, we don't need it. All right, so we're going to hop through the portal. Discover the village. Got to talk to everybody here. Cool. We're gonna talk to him. All right. There's that. Talk to this guy. Check the. These guys basically tell you things that you can do. And various ways you can go about it. So, also we have an ender chest, which is pretty cool. So I've got all of that. Gingerbread Man, I'm gonna go ahead and click it just because I do have. Oh, I've already claimed the rewards on my other profile. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. Still, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm not even gonna worry about talking to like the rest of these guys. Just because. All right, enter co-op. Okay, there's 12 skills. I don't care about the 12 skills. I simply want all of these things. So like I said, I'm getting started with everything early. That actually opens up the wheat minion. That gets the trade. Which that's cool. Pretty much everything in Skyblock has a collection. If you can naturally harvest it, it likely will have a collection of some type. So that really helps out. So like wheat has one. You've got one for carrots. You got one for melons. You've got all the things. So, all right, that'll be enough for this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to fast travel right back to the island, which I do that by just right-clicking on it. I'm going to take the stone off that guy. Got to remember to clear out the minion as quickly as I can. So I'm going to just throw all those up in there right now. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and grab that. We're going to grab a wooden hoe. Let me turn on my music as well. Give you guys a little bit of background here to work with. Turn that up right there. Beautiful. So we're gonna take the wooden hoe. Now you can see other recipes that you can do right here. So like if I were to hit this, there's other recipes that have kind of a higher prio, comparatively, but like I can make the minion there. And then, okay, so I don't have enough to upgrade the minion yet, and that's completely fine. But I have made the minion, which is what I wanted to do. So that's done. Make 2 more sets of sticks. I'm literally just gonna make that real quick, throw you guys up in there. So that's kind of the quick name of the game. Is... Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Let's do that. So I'm gonna keep the wooden pickaxe because I can actually use that to craft a minion later, but I want stone because it is a better quality pick. So we're gonna have back to the hub, and we're gonna run right over here. So I've already got wheat made, which if I craft 3 more minions, I can... Oh, that's right, I can go ahead and place them down. I forget I start with 5. That's all right, though. We're gonna run over here. We're gonna talk to this guy. And we're gonna head over to the coal mine. You see, it's a little bit slow with that. Plus, we don't pick it up. And that's fine. I just need to get enough coal for the minion, which is easy enough to do. I've already got mining open, which means I can go to the gold mine. And as you notice, guys, if you're new to Hypixel, or if you're kind of curious, if you're used to like other systems of Minecraft, this is extremely custom. So you have a leveling system that you can grind out. It really helps with minions, especially with stuff like mining, and eventually we'll set up like a cobblestone generator. But we're going to simply just try to mine up about 80 pieces of coal is the intent right now. And if I can get to about 80 I'll be able to craft my minion, and that means I can put him down, and then he will actually do the farming for me. So it's really advantageous to take advantage of minions early. A lot of people actually try to argue that going into combat quickly is the way to do it, make a sword, go kill zombies. It's really not, because you get other beneficial things from skills, and I think mining is the best way to start, because you get strength early on. Hey, look, I can make a cobblestone minion. I've already got one, though. So, anyway. So, like, as soon as I hit my next mining level, you guys will see. But notice I get, like, defense. I can do an Onyx Reforge. I get 50 points. So it's beneficial to get your levels going, because you actually make money on that. It's not the best way to make money by any stretch, but it's a good way to just get a little bit of extra coin, especially if you're close to leveling at higher points. So we're going to go talk to Lazy Miner. He's missed a pick. We're going to go run down to this guy, because I kind of want it. And if my memory serves me correct, I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. I'm too far deep. But yeah, this is the gold mine, so you can see there's all kinds of good stuff just kind of laying around here. There's the pick I need. Boom. And now I can get iron, and it's already smelted because it has a special enchant called Smelting Touch 1. It doesn't affect the coal, but it affects iron and gold. So I can really just start to hammer out these those collections pretty quickly. So we're going to quickly just load up on these guys. Notice on my bar I've got all of the coal and the gold. So I'm going to try to work on all of them as quickly as I can. And then we'll go from there. But initially you want to go ahead and just hit all three. Get your minions going with them. And then you're ready to rock and roll. Reach up there, give me that, give me that, give me that. Look at that. Oh, and the thing about levels as well is in stuff like mining, notice there's a chance to get double ores. So as you get higher levels, that chance rises, and as you break certain blocks, you get higher levels of mining. You're going to notice you're getting a lot more double ores, and then as you get over 25, that becomes triple ores. Up until you hit the level cap of 50. Which is, at that point, 100% chance for triple ores. But yeah, so that's really the easiest way to do things starting out. Get your minions, get it going. Get as many minions as you can and get them down and work on them. And then go from there. So, like, gold I'm going to get down early, because if I can really start hammering out gold, enchanted gold actually sells pretty decent, so I can get some coin off that fairly quickly. But that's kind of thinking very long term. I'm going to need that material to level up the minions. I'm going to need that material for a couple of other recipes here or there, especially enchanting books. So, alright, so we're getting close to the coal, which is good. Oh, look, there was a double ore. If you notice, the two popped out, I got doubled. So that's actually really nice. So there's one other enchant I am going to go get here in a minute. Actually, I'm going to wait to use it. If you notice, I have an objective to talk to Rusty the janitor. He's going to give me telekinesis on a item of my choice. Well, telekinesis allows me to instantly pick up item when it's mine, so I don't have to wait on the fall, or somebody to come and, you know, yoink it from me. So, really, really people don't do that, except a couple, like, interesting folks, but it's really not that bad where you have to worry on it. Plus, I think there's a system in place that will hold everything for like 10 or 20 seconds, so you can pick it up first and you get kind of like a priority pick. But if you leave it there, then, you know, it's as well, hey, look, another double drop for gold. Yeah, so we're just gonna grab and we're gonna load. And it also helps early on, because, like, these all give really good mining experience, so... So yeah, that's really the name of the early game, is get your minions, get them going. Get about 80 to 160 of each item, somewhere in there that you're wanting to get up. Run back, make your minions, and then go from there. So iron's pretty easy to do, coal is pretty easy to do. Gold is really the hardest part to do here because you only have the gold mine to work with, but if you're diligent enough, it's not that hard to do. And then as you go through like gold, you can also hit like your irons, you can hit everything else. So but yeah, this is pretty basic. Most Hypixel players at some point kind of learn how to do this. So I saw a guy mining over there. I'm not going to head over towards him because he's going to have his area pretty well scrapped up and cleaned up. I'm going to stick to what I got going on over here. Which is mainly hitting gold bits just to start out. So what I'll do is I'm focusing gold. Ooh, that actually is the enchant, Smelting Touch 1. So I can now make that and add that to stuff. So if I need to add it to like a pick or something, I could do so. Thanks to the crafting, I just need paper. So now I have access to the deep caverns, which is the next actual stage of this. So I could go to like the gunpowder mines, but then I have to deal with creepers. And to be honest with you guys, I don't want to do that right now. Because the sneaking creepers here, they literally pop up out of nowhere and then go boom. And we really don't want that. So I'm going to sit here and we're just going to focus on gold and iron. I should have plenty of coal, but I'm going to grab more because it's coal. I really don't need it to like power furnaces or anything until I get like the hyper furnace. And I'm working with other things. The golem hat recipe, that's actually not a bad one, I believe. We'll look at it when we get back to the island, guys. But yeah, so that's the objective of this playthrough. We're just going to work on minions. We're going to work on basically just playing a full playthrough to get to late game. And I'm going to do it kind of at my own pace. So, you know, some sections may just be more drawn out. I do have what I call squirrel syndrome, which means that I will see shiny or squirrel and I will go veer off to it. So I may be intending to do one thing and I will veer off to another. It's just kind of the way that my brain thinks. So I apologize for you guys if like I start a video and I'm like, all right, the intent is we're gonna mine up gold, we're gonna do this, and then I go off and like, oh, I'm focusing on iron because you know, there's so many collections, there's so many things to hit, and really at the end of the day, like I want to get all of them. You know, my goal, one of the goals is I do want to unlock all the collections. I want to unlock all the items. I want to have top tier, you know, maxed out minions across the board. So that's really kind of the intent with that. Or at least that's the general plan. So I'm going to throw that onto the bar just so I can see what I got going on. The rest of it can sit up in the inventory. This dude right here is actually trying to grief me, so... yeah, so if you notice, he was following my blocks and he was trying to stand where I was going to be to get everything, so... gotta be careful of those guys for every now and then. People are just, honestly, like, especially in like the early part of the game, people are just so obsessed with like, oh, I need to get every little bit. They actually try to hold down other players. It's kind of toxic. It's not really. I mean, it's Minecraft and Minecraft mechanics to an extent, but you know, thankfully at the end of the day, I know how to address it. There's plenty of space for everybody in gold mines. So this is also a good place, like once you get telekinesis, just sit here and grind up stuff. If you need like iron, if you need coal, gold, you can really sit here and kind of do all three. Gold is not as common a block to see, obviously. It's a little harder to find, but again, if you know what you're doing, it's easy. Alright, so we're going to pop these last two. And then I believe that is at least 80 of everybody. That is beautiful. All right, so now we can go to the deep caverns. And we're not even going to head back to the island first. We're just going to go straight there. Deep caverns opens up things like lapis. It opens up redstone. So we're going to try to get those collections going real fast here. So we're gonna run up here. These guys are over here just grinding all kinds of cobblestone. See, look, people leave it on the ground. Yoink. Oh, that's a glitch out. All right, so it's deep caverns we go. I'm probably gonna die a couple times doing this, guys, and quite frankly, it is what it is. Yeah, we're gonna run over here. So this is Gunpowder Mines. Obviously, golden stuff is a little more common up here, but you run the risk of running into sneaking creepers, and those guys will explode because they are creepers. So talk to lift operator. He's gonna tell me to go other places. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna run over to here. See, look, he tried to appear, so we're gonna run all the way down here without getting blown up, and this unlocks Lapis, which thankfully is not that hard of a collection to get really going. It's really, Lapis is one of the more grindies because you just need a lot of it to do certain things. You need blocks to create Titanics, and yeah, or should I say you need enchanted blocks. We'll cover a lot of that stuff later. Ooh. But yeah, so there's that. So what I'm gonna do is all these other guys that I was having with collections, I'm gonna throw them up in inventory because I know that they're already accomplished. There's no point in me leaving them on my bar since I'm looking for specific numbers. And also, yes, the double ore chance with leveling does actually apply to Lapis. So, thankfully the good news is once you get plenty of Lapis going, you hit just a handful of blocks, you should have enough for your minion. I'm getting plenty just to make sure that that's there. And thankfully just sitting in this hallway, I don't have to worry about Lapis zombies yet or anything like that, because I don't actually have a sword. But this will give me enough to get some minions going fairly quickly. I think I'm going to go for about 4 stacks. And that should easily at least get me a minion, maybe a level 2 Lapis minion, and we can get him down and get him rolling. But yeah, so that's the name of Hypixel. It is grindy as crap. So if you are a fan of the grind, this is the server for you. If you are not a fan of the grind, honestly, I'll be truthful with you. Don't go for it. Just because you will find yourself needing to do Lapis minions, and you'll make like 10 or 12 of them, you'll have them down, you'll get them to level 5, and you'll still find yourself out here with a Fortune 2 pick, just trying to mine as many of these blocks as you can, just because you need to craft a Titanic EXP bottle, or just because you need something else in the collection, or you want to finish. So it gets there, to be honest with you. But quite frankly, I find the grind fun. I love grindier things, especially like on slow mornings, because right now, today is the 27th, so we're right after Christmas 2020. Days like today where it's slow, I haven't really decided what I'm gonna stream or do yet, and you know, I just sit, honestly, this is what I do in my spare time, is I sit back and I just play Hypixel. I do stream a lot of Grand Theft Auto roleplay. I do, you know, I try to hang out with folks all the time and just do things, but quite frankly, this is always my go back to have just fun, is go back to grinding this. Okay, so always, I'm gonna go ahead and check my collection, make sure my Lapis minion can be made. This guy needs 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he needed 4 stacks, so we got plenty there. I'm gonna check the rest of my collection. So mining, iron, the minion here needed 80. I've easily got 80. Gold is gonna be the same. Coal is gonna be the same. So we're actually golden there. So next up, I'm gonna try to avoid the Lapis zombies, because these guys will kill me pretty early on. Even with that, I'm gonna talk to him, so I've got that. Next up, I'm gonna try to run through, and we're gonna try to get down to redstone, which thankfully the cavern for that is right over here. I'm not gonna worry about touching redstone yet, because if I do so, these pigmen will get agitated, and I just don't want to do that. So There's actually a way around all of that, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to lift operator, open up that. We're going to run down. I believe the cavern is over this way. I may be wrong on this one. Yeah, it's not down here. So there's a cavern that you can go down that will take you to the next area, which is going to be, I believe, emeralds. I just have to find it and remember where it went to. Oh, it's right here. So this cavern you can actually sit in, and you can start popping redstone. So the same as Lapis, it's very grindy. It needs a lot, and it actually needs a lot more than Lapis. So if you are a fan of grinding redstone, GG's, this is you. If you are not a fan of grinding redstone, well, I hate to say it, you need a lot of redstone in this, especially if you want to get the accessory bags. Next up is going to be emeralds. So I'm going to throw these up here because redstone is one I want to get going early. So we're gonna go slimes. Slime balls. Slime collection is pretty interesting because slimes really. I don't think there's much in slime, but it still is a collection unlock. I'm not gonna worry about killing the slime minions right now, just because, or the slime guys, because I don't want to grind out freaking 80 slime balls. I will come back and do that later when I have better weaponry, better armor. For now, we're just unlocking the basic thingies. So we're gonna go ahead and get emeralds up, and that way I have that collection going. This actually unlocks the emerald blade at the end of the collection, which is a very good high-end weapon if you have a lot of coin to just leave on your person. It can end up being one of the most powerful weapons in the game, if not the most powerful with the way that it's set up. So get you out of here. I'll take my rewards. Give me that. Hey, level up. I deal 4% more damage to mobs. Yay. I did that with a pick at that, so. But the risk to the Emerald Blade is if you die, then you lose half your coins. So, if you die with it on, you lose half the strength that it has. So it can be a really good blade, but it also can be a very work against. So it's kind of a very late game blade, but it's also very expensive. So starting it out early is always a good thing. Ooh, runic slime. I'm gonna see if I can try to kill it. I'm keeping my distance because these guys hit pretty powerfully. There we go. That actually opens up rune crafting. All right, we're gonna try to go ahead and run through because I'm sitting about 40 emeralds. Actually, I'm not ready to go just yet. Yep, there we go, died. Anyway, that'll actually be enough because I'm realizing how late we're going. So we're actually going to head back. I lost half my purse. I don't really care about that right now because it's early on. Actually, let's talk to Jack right here. And then with the banker, he wants my coins. I'm gonna go deposit my coins in there. Deposited 624 coins, yay. All right, back to the island we go. Give me that. All right, so I want, and the first thing I'm going to make is going to be that. So I won't be able to upgrade him. That's fine. I'm gonna save that for later, and there's a reason I want to save that. Then I'm gonna make two more picks, or one more pick for now. We're gonna throw the pick in here, and you know what? We're gonna go ahead and make lapis out of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 lapis minion 1. Beautiful. So what we're gonna do, guys, is just a couple simple things. Let's do this. We're gonna throw a couple of these items back in there. Grab me this grass. Grab me this dirt. Actually, save the grass. So for dirt, we're gonna just do a couple of easy things. So with minions, you can actually set them in the air. So I'm just do a quick, like, in-between island thing for this, and then we'll go from there. So I want 1, 2, third island, and I want to go up 2, and then pop that guy there. And then the wheat minion I want there. Actually, wait, no, pick that up. I forgot, wheat minions need, or with their minions, they need to have certain requirements. So wheat minion needs to have a whole bunch of dirt around him, specifically in a 5x5 square. So in this case, I'm going to set him right there. Boom. Easy peasy. Take my cobblestone minion stuff. And then with that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I didn't pick that up. That's fine. Throw you right there for now. 2, 3. And then with the iron minion, thankfully, you don't need any of that. So actually pick you up. So watch this. You'll be able to do iron minion and boom, place him there. He'll actually place the rest of the stuff around. Now the beauty about minions, guys, just kind of as the last second, we're gonna be ending things out. You can only have so many, but they work while you're online or offline. So they're gonna continually grab stuff for you. Which is the fantastically amazing thing about minions. So with them, especially early on, check them, work them frequently, go from there. So now that I have 3 minions and I have a tree that's grown, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grind up a little bit more on these. I'm gonna place down the lapis minion and the gold minion, which I need to create, and then we'll go from there. But I'm gonna do this off camera because you guys get the gist. Cobblestone's gonna stay here, and we're just gonna work these guys. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I greatly appreciate it. We're gonna be back here very soon with video number 2. Until then, stay slappy, my friends.